Okay, today I'm going to explain about the problems on a three-phase inline inductance. Okay, in the previous class, we already solved the some of the problems that will be related to the single-phase line inductance. Okay, first in the three-phase line inductance, first problem is calculate the inductance per kilometer. First of all, we calculate the line inductance of a three-phase overhead transmission line using 1.24 centimeter diameter conductors. Okay, the diameter for that conductors are the 1.24 centimeters. Okay, when these are placed at the corners of a equitriangle of each side 2 meters. Okay, when these are placed at the corners of a equitriangle. Okay, this is the three-phase overhead transmission system. In that we are taking the three-phase system, that means that are placed in the triangle shape, and the corners of that triangular shape we are having the conductors. Okay, the corners of this triangle shape we are having the conductors. Okay, this is the apart from a 2 meters. Okay, that conductors are aparted from the 2 meters. Okay, that is D is the 2 meters. Therefore, D is equal to the 2 meters. Okay, each corner having a distance of 2 meters. Okay, the conductors are placed at a equitriangle corners. Okay, this is the 2 meters. Okay, this is also 2 meters. That means equal spacing between the three conductors. Okay, the conductors are arranged in the triangular shape, and the distance between these conductors are the 2 meters. Okay, and diameter of that conductor is the 1.24 centimeters, and D is equal to the 2 meters. Equal spacing means that D is equal to the 2 meters. Okay, then we determine the line inductance. Okay, then we determine the line inductance of a three-phase transmission system. Okay, what is the formula for that line inductance? The line inductance L is equal to the 0.2 log E D by R dash. Okay, therefore we determine the line inductance of a three-phase transmission system, that is L is equal to the 0.2 log E 0.2 okay log E D by R dash. Okay, D by R dash. Okay, what is meant by the R dash? That is the geometrical mean radius. R dash is equal to the geometrical mean radius, that is the ZMR. Okay, what is the R dash formula? What is the R dash formula? R dash is equal to the 0.7788. Okay, 0.7788 into R. Okay, what is meant by the R? That is the conductor radius. Okay, what is the radius? We already given the diameter D, and therefore the radius R is equal to the D by 2. Okay, therefore the radius R is equal to the D by 2. Okay, what is the diameter? That is 1.24 by 2. 1.24 by 2. Okay, that is 0.62 centimeters. Okay, this is the conductor radius. R is equal to the D by 2, that is equal to 0.62 centimeters. Okay, after that we calculate the inductance at GMR, that is the geometrical mean radius R dash, that is 0.7788 into R. Okay, we already calculate the conductor radius, that is the R. Okay, 0.7788 into 0.62 centimeters. Okay, 0.7788 into 0.62 centimeters, that is 0.4829 centimeters. Okay, next of all, we calculate the inductance per phase per kilometer, that is 0.2 log E D by R dash. Okay, Okay, what is the D? That is the spacing of that conductor. Okay, in the triangular, the three corners of that conductors are in the triangular shape, and the distance between these conductors are the sides of this triangle is the 2 meters. Okay, a geometrical mean radius in the centimeters, and the space between these conductors are in meters. Okay, then we convert this D into centimeters, that is 200 centimeters. Okay, that is 200 centimeters. Okay, then substitute these values, that is D and R dash. Okay, therefore the inductance per kilometer per phase per kilometer is equal to 0.2 log E. D value is in centimeters, that is 200. D value in centimeters, that is 200. Okay, 200 by what is the R dash, that is 0.4829. Okay, millihenries. Units is the henries. Okay, millihenries. Okay, then it is 1.205 millihenries. Okay, this is the inductance per phase per kilometer of a three-phase transmission overhead transmission line. Okay, the conductors are spaced in a equidistant triangular shape. Okay, we already derived the equation for that equidistant triangular shape of a three-phase conductors. Okay, then substitute all the values in that formula. Then we find out the inductance per kilometer of a three-phase overhead transmission line. Okay, this is the inductance value. Okay, this is the inductance value. Okay, next second problem. Coming to the second problem, a split phase single phase transmission line is shown. Okay, here this is the single phase transmission line is shown. The conductors 1 and 2 in parallel. Okay, these are the conductors 1 and 2 are in parallel. Okay, this is the conductor 1 and conductor 2. Okay, while the conductors 1 dash and 2 dash in parallel from the written path. Okay, these two conductors 1 dash 2 dash are parallel from the written path. Okay, the current is equally shared by the two parallel conductors. Okay, the current is equally shared by the two parallel conductors. Okay, determine the total inductance per kilometer of a line. Okay, therefore we calculate the total inductance per kilometer of the line. The radius of that each conductor is 1.2 centimeters. Okay, the radius of each conductor is 1.2 centimeters, and the distance between 1 and 2 conductors are the 0.2 meters. 0.2 meters. Okay, this is the conductor shape in the circular structure. That's why we mention the distance between 2 and the 1 dash is the 1.2 meters. 1.2 meters. Okay, next coming to the solution. First of all, let the current flowing in the each conductor be the I amperes. Okay, current flowing in the each conductor is the I amperes. Okay, the radius of the each conductor that will be given in the question, that is the radius of that conductor is the 1.2 centimeters. Okay, next we calculate the GMR, that means the R dash, that is equal to the 0.7788 into R. Okay, what is the value for that R? That is 1.2. That is 1.2. Okay, 0.7788 into 1.2. Okay, that is equal to 0.93456 centimeters. Okay, this is the geometrical mean radius, that is the R dash. Okay, next we determine the spacing of a conductor, that is D12. Okay, what is the distance between 1 and 2 conductors? That is 0.2 meters. Okay, the distance between the conductor 1 to 2 is the 0.2 meters, that already mentioned in the question, given question diagram, that is 0.12 meters. Okay, then it will be converted into centimeters, that is 20 centimeters. Next, the distance between D1 dash, D2 2 dash, D1 2 dash, and D to 1 dash. Okay, what is the distance between 1 to 1 dash? Okay, 1 to 1 dash. Okay, 1 to 2 is the 0.2 and 2 to 1 dash is the 1.2. Therefore, D1 1 dash is equal to the 0.2 plus 1.2. Okay, D1 1 dash is equal to the 0.2 plus 1.2. 0.2 plus 1.2 meters. Okay, then it converted into centimeters, that is 140 centimeters. That is 140 centimeters. Okay, next we calculate the distance between 2 to 2 dash. Okay, this is the 2 and this is the 2 dash. What is the distance between 2 to 1 dash? Okay, the distance between two conductor 2 to 1 dash is the 1.2 and 1 dash to 2 dash is the 0.2. Okay, therefore D2 2 dash is equal to 1.2 plus 0.2. 1.2 plus D2 2 dash equal to 0.2 plus 1.2. That is also 140 centimeters. Okay, next we calculate the D12 dash. D1 2 dash. Okay, what is the distance between conductor 1 to 2? That is 0.2 plus 2 to 1 dash, that is 1.2 plus 1 dash to 2 dash, that is 0.2. That is 0.2. Okay, the distance between 1 to 2 dash. Okay, the distance between 1 to 2 dash is the 0.2 plus 1.2 plus 0.2 plus 0.2. Okay, this is the distance between the 1 to 2 dash. Okay, that will be converted into centimeters, that is 160 centimeters. Okay, next we calculate the distance between 2 1 dash. Okay, the distance between 2 1 dash. Okay, what is the distance between 2 to 1 dash? The distance between 2 to 1 dash is the 1.2 meters. Okay, the distance between 2 to 1 dash is the 1.2 meters. 2 to 1 dash is the 1.2 meters. Okay, 1.2 meters. That is 120 centimeters. That is 120 centimeters. Next, write down the formula for that mutual GMD. Okay, GMD means the geometrical mean distance. Okay, geometrical mean distance. Okay, therefore DM is equal to the fourth root of D11 dash, D12 dash, D21 dash, D22 dash. Okay, then substitute this all the distances in this formula. Then we obtain 139.28 centimeters. Then we obtain 139.28 centimeters. Okay, this is the mutual DMD. Okay, next we calculate the self DMD. Self DMD means the DS, that is equal to fourth root of D11, D12, D21, D22. Okay, D11, D12, D21, D22. Okay, what is the D11? That is the self GMR, that is the R dash. Okay, D11 means the self GMR, that is the R dash. R dash is equal to the 0.93456. Okay, 0.93456 into 1 to 2. Okay, what is the distance between D1 to 1 to 2? That is 20 centimeters. That is 20 centimeters. 20 centimeters into D to 1. Okay, we observe the diagram, that is 2 to 1. Okay, 2 to 1 is 0.2. That means 20 centimeters. 20 centimeters into D22. D22 means also self GMR. Okay, that is 0.93456. Okay, then it will be equal to 4.32 centimeters. Okay, then it will be equal to 4.32 centimeters. Okay, next of all, we write down the formula for that loop inductance of a line. Okay, next we write down the formula for that loop inductance of a line, that is L is equal to the 0.4 log E dm by ds. Okay, 0.4 log E dm by ds. Okay, then substitute dm and ds values. What is the dm? That is 139.28 centimeters by ds is the 4.32. Okay, that is 1.389 millihenries. Okay, this is the loop inductance of a single phase line when the two conductors are in the parallel. Okay, this is the written path. Okay, this is the written path. Okay, next of all, third problem. Next, coming to the third problem. Okay, first determine the inductance per kilometer of a three-phase transmission line. Okay, first we determine the inductance per kilometer. Okay, this is the three-phase transmission line system having using 2 mm diameter. Okay, using 2 mm diameter conductors. When the conductors are situated at the corners of a triangle with spacing of 4, 5, 6 meters. Okay, the conductors are placed displaced and the triangular shape at the corners. Okay, the distances are the 4, 5, 6 meters. Okay, in the previous problem we observed that the conductors are placed at the corners of a triangle, but the spacing between these conductors are the same. Okay, in the previous problem the spacing between these conductors are the same, but in this problem the space is same. The conductors are placed in the corners of that triangular shape, but that are displaced in the different distances. Okay, that will be observed in the diagram. Okay, this is the corners at the corners of this triangle. We are placing the conductors. Okay, the distance between these conductors are the 4 meters, 5 meters, and also 6 meters. Okay, this is the distance between the conductors, 5 meters, and also this is the 6 meters. Okay, in the previous problem we are observing the equal spacing between these triangular shaped conductors. Okay, this is the 2 meters, 2 meters, 2 meters. Okay, but in this problem the conductors are displaced at a distance of 4 meters, 5 meters, and 6 meters. Okay, then we calculate the inductance value. Okay, then we calculate the inductance value. That is, okay, what is the formula for that inductance in the previous problem? The formula for that inductance L is equal to the 0.2 log E. Okay, 0.2 log E d by r dash. Okay, d by r dash. Okay, this is the formula for the equispaced distances of the triangular shaped conductors. Okay, but in this problem we are having the different distances, that is d1, d2, and also d3, that is the whole power 1 by 3 are the cubed root of. Otherwise we write in the form of a cubed root of, that is cubed root of d1, d2, d3 by r dash. Okay, what is the formula for that r dash? That is the GMR, geometrical mean radius. Okay, GMR is the geometrical mean radius. Okay, what is the for that formula? That is 0.7788 into r. 7788 into R. Okay, this is the GMR. That means the, oh, sorry, this is the GMR. That is geometrical mean radius, R dash. Okay, GMR is the geometrical mean radius. That is the R dash. Okay, R dash is equal to the 0.7788 R. Okay, then we calculate the inductance, that is L is equal to the 0.2 log E cubed root of D1, D2, D3 by R dash. Okay, first of all, we calculate the R dash by using this formula, that is 0.7788 R. Okay, what is that R? That is the radius of a conductor. Okay, what is the radius of that conductor? Okay, in that diameter, we already given that, that is diameter of that conductor. Therefore, the radius of that conductor is equal to the D by 2. Okay, the radius of that conductor is equal to the D by 2, that is equal to the 20 by 2. Okay, that is equal to the 20 by 2. Okay, that is equal to the 10 mm. Okay, that is equal to the 10 mm. Okay, that is the GMR, that is the geometrical mean radius. Okay, after that we calculate the loop inductance, that is L, that equal to 0.2 log E cubed root of D1 means the 4 meters, D2 is the 5 meters and D3 is the 6 meters by R dash, that is the 10. Okay, that is the 10. Okay, this is the conductor radius, and also we calculate the loop inductance by using these formulas. Okay, conductor radius R is equal to the 20 by 2, that equal to 10 mm. Then it will be converted into the centimeters, that is 1.0 centimeters. Okay, that is 1.0 centimeters. Okay, next the geometrical mean radius R dash is equal to the 0.7788 into 1.0. Okay, 1.0 is the R. Okay, that is equal to 0.7788 centimeters. Okay, that is the inductance per phase. Okay, next we calculate the inductance, that is L is equal to the 0.2 log E D1, D2, D3 by R dash, that is whole cube millihenry per kilometers. Okay, that is 0.2 log E 4 meters, that will be converted into centimeters, that is 400 centimeters D1, and D2 is 500 centimeters and D3 is 600 centimeters. Okay, by R dash. Okay, by R dash. R dash is equal to 0.7788. Okay, millihenries. Okay, that will be equal to the 1.29 millihenries. That is equal to the 1.29 millihenries. Okay, this is the solution for that three-phase in the loop inductance when the conductors are spaced at a triangular corners and having the different distances Okay, next coming to the fourth problem. That is first the three conductors of a three-phase transmission lines are arranged in the horizontal plane. Okay, in that we are having the three conductors. Okay, that conductors are placed in the horizontal plane and are a 3 meters apart. Okay, the distance between that conductors are the 3 meters. Okay, the distance between these conductors are the 3 meters. Okay, the diameter of the each conductor is the 4 centimeters. Okay, the diameter of that each conductor is the 4 centimeters. Okay, determine the inductance per kilometer of each phase. Assume a balanced loads and RYB phases. Okay, first write down the given data, that is a three-phase conductors of a three-phase transmission lines are arranged in a horizontal plane. Okay, and are 3 meters apart, that is equal to the D. Okay, 3 meters apart means the distance that is equal to the the diameter that is equal to the capital D. Okay, D is equal to the 3 meters, and the diameter of each conductor, the diameter of that each conductor D is equal to the 4 centimeters. Okay, the diameter of each conductor D is equal to the 4 centimeters. Okay, the inductance for each phase. Okay, then we calculate the inductance for each phase. Okay, this is the horizontal plane. In that horizontal plane, the conductors are displaced in the same plane. Okay, the conductors are displaced in the same plane. Okay, at a distance of 3 meters apart. Okay, the three conductors are placed at a distances of 3 meters. Okay, that's why we represent A to B is the 3 meters and B to C is the 3 meters and B to C is the 3 meters. Okay, why? Because we are taking this diagram means that the three conductors are placed arranged in a horizontal plane. Okay, we are having the three-phase transmission line. That three conductors RYB are arranged in the horizontal plane are 3 meters apart. Okay, that's why we draw this diagram. The three conductors are in the same plane and we are having the 3 meters distance from each and every conductor. Okay, A to B is the 3 meters, B to C is the 3 meters and C to A also 3 meters. Okay, this is the given diagram. Next one is coming to the solution. First of all, we calculate the radius. First of all, we calculate the radius, that is GMR. Radius. After that, we calculate the GMR. Okay, what is that radius? We already given the diameter D and then we find out the radius R. Okay, R is equal to the D by 2, that is equal to the 3 by 2. Okay, therefore R is equal to the 1.5 meters. Okay, therefore R is equal to the 1.5 meters. Sorry, the diameter is the 4 centimeters. This is the capital D. So this is the small d and this is the capital D. Okay, the diameter is the 4 centimeters and distance is the 3 meters. Okay, therefore R is equal to 4 by 2, that equal to the 2 centimeters. That is equal to the 2 centimeters. Okay, next we calculate the GMR, that is GMR R dash is equal to the 0.7788 into 2 centimeters, that is R. Okay, the formula for that GMR is equal to the 0.7788 into R. Okay, then substitute this R value, that is 2 centimeters. Okay, then we obtain the GMR, that is the geometrical mean radius. Okay, next from the previous equations, LA is equal to the, when the three conductors are in the same horizontal plane, the formula for that inductance, that is LA is equal to the 0.2 log E D by R dash plus 1 by 2 log E 2 minus J 0.86 log E 2. Okay, then substitute, this is D by R dash. Okay, what is the D value? That is 3 meters. Then it will be converted into the centimeters. Okay, that is 300 centimeters. Okay, it will be converted into the centimeters, that is 300. Okay, 300 centimeters. 300 by r dash is the geometrical mean radius, GMR, that is 1.5576. Okay, therefore log e 300 by 1.5576 plus 1 by 2 log e 2 minus j 0.866 log e 2. Okay, then we calculate the inductance, loop inductance for that A conductor for phase A, that is 1.1212 minus j 0.12 millihenries. Okay, after that we calculate the loop inductance, that is LB. Okay, after that we calculate the loop inductance, that is LB. Okay, therefore LB is equal to the 0.2 log E d by r dash. Okay, this formulas is already derived in the previous derivations. Okay, therefore LB is equal to the 0.2 log E d by r dash. Okay, what is the value for that d? That is equal to the 3 meters. Then it will be converted into the centimeters, that is 300. 300 by r dash. R dash is the geometrical mean radius, GMR, that is equal to 1.5576. Okay, this is the LB, that is the inductance of a conductor B. Okay, this is the LB, that is the inductance of a conductor B. Okay, next of all we write down the formula for that inductance for that conductor C. Okay, inductance for the conductor C. Okay, LC is equal to 0.2 log E d by r dash plus 1 by 2 log E 2 plus j 0.866 log E 2. Okay, log E 2. Okay, this is the formula for that conductors are arranged in the horizontal plane. Okay, the conductors are arranged in that horizontal plane. Then the formulas for that LA, LB and LC are like this. Okay, then we substitute the values for that D and R dash. Therefore, that is equal to the 0.2 log E D by R dash. Okay, what is the D? That is 3 meters, 300 centimeters by 1.5576 plus 1 by 2 log E 2, 1 by 2 log E 2 plus 1 j 0.866 log E 2, log E 2. Okay, that is in millihenries. Then we calculate, that is LC 1.1212 plus j 0.12 millihenries. Okay, this is the inductance for that conductor A, conductor B and conductor C when these conductors are placed in the horizontal plane, same horizontal plane. If the conductors are arranged in the same horizontal plane, in this case, okay, this is the formula for that LA, LB and LC. Okay, when the conductors are in the triangular shape, when the conductors are displaced in the triangular shape for unequal spacings. Okay, for unequal spacings, the formula for that inductance is the 0.2. Okay. The formula for that inductance is the 0.2 log E cubed root of D1, D2, D3 by R dash. Okay, suppose the conductors are placed in the same triangular shape but in the equidistances. Okay, then the loop inductance L is equal to the 0.2. The loop inductance L is equal to 0.2 log E D by R dash. Okay, log E D by R dash. Okay, where R dash is the geometrical mean radius. Okay, this is the some of the problems related to the three-phase transmission systems. Okay, this is the sum of the problems related to the three-phase transmission overhead lines. Okay. Okay, this is the first method. In this method, the conductors are in the conductors are placed in the, so, okay, this is also three-phase overhead transmission line. Three conductors are there. These conductors are placed in the equitriangle. The conductors are placed in the equitriangle. The formula for that inductance is the 0.2 log E d by r dash. Okay, that is the first method. And this is the problem related to the single phase line inductance problem. It is not three-phase transmission system. Okay, in this problem, we are having the two conductors. That conductors are arranged in that parallel. Okay, that's why we are taking the dm by ds. Okay, that's why we are taking the dm by ds. In the single phase, the loop inductance L is equal to 0.4 log E d by r dash. Okay, the two conductors are in the parallel and it is transposed. That means the dm by ds we are considering. Okay, this problem related to the single phase transmission line. Okay, this problem related to the single phase transmission line. Okay, next, that coming to the third problem, that is the three phase transmission system. But in this case, the conductors are arranged in the triangular but unequal distances. Okay, in this case, the loop inductance L is equal to 0.2 log E cube root of d1, d2, d3 by r dash. Okay, next, this is the another problem. This is also three-phase transmission system. But in this system, the conductors, three-phase conductors are arranged in the same horizontal plane. Okay, this is the horizontal plane A, B, C, D. Okay, in this case, we derive the formula for that inductance LA, LV and LC. Okay, this is the formulas for that LA, LV and the LC. Okay, these problems are the three-phase transmission line systems. Okay, first one is the normally three-phase transmission line systems. The three conductors are arranged in the same plane, first one, and the three conductors are arranged in the triangular shape and equal spacings. Next one is the three conductors are arranged in the triangular shape but unequal spaces. Okay, this is the three problems related to the three-phase overhead transmission systems. Okay, next problems are related to the transposed systems. Next problems that is related to the transposed systems. Okay, అర్థమైందమ్మా?
అర్థమైంది మ్యామ్.
వీటిల్లో ఇండక్టెన్స్ లో ఉన్న డిఫరెన్సెస్ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి మనం ఈ ఫార్ములాస్. అంతే, సింగిల్ ఫేస్ కి అయితే ఒక టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఫార్ములా ఉంటది, త్రీ ఫేస్ లో అయితే ఇంకో టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఫార్ములా ఉంటది. అదే సింగిల్ ఫేస్ లో అయితే వాటిల్లో కూడా మనకి అవి ప్యారలల్ కండక్టర్సా లేదా రెండు కండక్టర్స్ పక్క పక్కన ఉన్నాయా, రెండు కండక్టర్స్ లింక్ అవడం వలన లేదా ట్రాన్స్పోజ్డ్ అవడం వలన అవి మనకి అలా డిఫరెంట్ గా మనకి ఫార్ములాస్ అనేవి చేంజ్ అవుతాయి. కాబట్టి ఈ ఫార్ములాస్ ని మనం ముందు గుర్తుపెట్టుకుంటే అప్పుడు ఈజీగా ఏ ప్రాబ్లం ఇచ్చినా మనం క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయొచ్చు. ఇలా సేమ్ ప్లేన్ లో ఉన్నప్పుడు అయితే ఇండక్టెన్స్ వాల్యూస్ ని మనం ఇలా కన్సిడర్ చేసుకుంటాము. ఈ ఫార్ములాస్ అన్ని కూడా మనం డిరైవ్ చేసాం ముందు డెరివేషన్స్. కాకపోతే ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వచ్చేటప్పుడు ఆ ప్రాబ్లం లో వాడు ఇండికేషన్ అనేది ఇస్తాడు, ఆ ప్లేన్ లో ఎలా ఉన్నాయి అనేది. అది ట్రయాంగులర్ షేప్ లో ఉందా, ఈక్వి స్పేస్ లో ఉందా, ట్రయాంగిల్ లో కూడా ఈక్వి స్పేస్ అలాగే అన్ఈక్వల్ స్పేసెస్ ఉంటాయి. ఈక్వి స్పేస్ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఒక టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఫార్ములా, అన్ఈక్వల్ స్పేస్ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఇంకో టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఫార్ములా తీసుకోవాలి. అలాగే ఆ త్రీ ఫేసెస్ లో కూడా హారిజంటల్ గా ఉన్నప్పుడు సేమ్ ప్లేన్ మీద ఉన్నప్పుడు ఒక టైప్ ఆఫ్ ప్రాబ్లం, ఒక టైప్ ఆఫ్ మోడల్ ఫార్ములాస్ అనేవి ఇండక్టెన్స్ ఉంటుంది. సేమ్ అలాగే ఇంకొక మోడల్ ఉంది, డెరివేషన్ చేసాం దానికి కూడా ఆల్రెడీ. అదేంటి అంటే ట్రాన్స్పోజ్ కి, అంటే త్రీ ఫేసెస్ త్రీ కండక్టర్స్ ఉన్నప్పుడు వాటి ట్రాన్స్పోజ్ కానీ మనం తీసుకున్నప్పుడు అప్పుడు ఇంకొక ఫార్ములాస్ అనేవి ఉన్నాయి. అలా డిఫరెంట్ స్టెప్స్ లో మనకి ఇండక్టెన్స్ వాల్యూస్ మాత్రమే చేంజ్ అవుతాయి. ఇందులో జిఎంఆర్ అనేది మనకి చేంజ్ అవ్వదు, ఆర్ డాష్ అనేది ఎప్పుడు మనకి కాన్స్టెంట్ గానే ఉంటది. ఓకే, ఆ ఫార్ములా ఏంటి మనకి 0.7788 into R. ఓకే, ఆ జిఎంఆర్ మాత్రం మనకి ఎప్పుడు కాన్స్టెంట్ గానే ఉంటది. ఓన్లీ లూప్ ఇండక్టెన్స్ లోనే ఒక స్మాల్ వేరియేషన్స్ అనేవి ఉంటాయి డిపెండింగ్ అపాన్ ద సింగిల్ ఫేసా 3 ఫేసా. అలాగే సింగిల్ ఫేస్ లో ఆ కండక్టర్స్ అనేవి ఎలా ఉన్నాయి